May I have your order, please?
Yes, I have a mobile order pickup for Greg.
All right, Greg. Come on down.
All right, thank you. Welcome. It is Saturday, May 24th, 2025, Memorial Day weekend. I did have to work today until 2. Went home for a little bit. Just got my coffee at Dunkin', my free coffee. I did mention a while back, I did come here for the grand opening, and I was one of the first 100 people in line to get a free medium coffee for 100 days. So the guy took my phone, entered a code in the app, and I have until July 7th to get a free medium coffee every single day if I wanted to. Now, I haven't been coming here every single day, but if I want to, I can come every day, get a coffee up until July the 7th. So just taking advantage of that. Today, I don't really have much planned. I'm going to go over to Walmart. They have a pretty nice record selection. I was thinking about buying another album, another record to add to my collection, and just shop around and see what else they have. Just a laid back Saturday, not much going on. So join me if you will. Let's get caffeinated. Will you? Made it to Wally World. They definitely got the Memorial Day weekend decorations out. Texas t-shirts. Some more decorations over here. Like this hat. Some tumblers. They got some more of these cowboy hats over here. Some ball caps. I like this cup down here. It's got this top piece here. I guess you can put your snacks and have a drink at the same time. That's pretty neat. And of course, all the fireworks. Got the beach towels and the Patriot ring tube floats. Different designs. Swim ring. Noodle floats. Got these t-shirts over here. Bluey and Superman. They even got Beavis and Butthead, Stitch, and Mickey Mouse. I like this one. Yeah, I gotta hand it to Walmart. They got a pretty decent selection of records here. They even have some on the end cap here. Walmart exclusive, the Muppet Studio. What the heck? They even got some Led Zeppelin. This is a good album. I used to have this on CD. There's a lot of good songs in this album. We got the Top Gun soundtrack. Some Poison. They even got Olivia Newton-John, Let's Get Physical. They even got some Zach Top. I really like that song, I Never Lie. That's a good song. Got some Tom Petty. Aerosmith. Got some Van Halen. Got some Metallica, Stone Temple Pilots, Linkin Park, Willie Nelson, ZZ Top. Oh, this is a classic, Charlie Brown Christmas. Got some Bad Company. Got Johnny Cash, Forrest Gump. Got the Eagles' greatest hits. Weezer. Oh, this is cool. You can display your albums on the wall. Got some CCR. The Who? Got the Beastie Boys. You gotta fight for your right to party. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Already have it though. They got the Smashing Pumpkins greatest hits. Got Alice in Chains. Some Bob Dylan. Great Scott. You know, it never fails. Every time I'm looking at something, everybody else has to come and look at it. I was looking at the records and all of a sudden about 6 teenagers come and they need to look at the records too at the exact same time I'm trying to look at them. Never fails. Oh, that's a cool looking lamp. What? No weenies allowed. I guess this is the horror section. Jason. The Conjuring. Terrifier. Annabelle. Five Nights at Freddy's. American Psycho. Oh, and there's Megan. See what kind of Xbox games they have. Haven't bought a game in a while. I usually like playing these Madden games. They're pretty fun. Yeah, they got a decent amount of games here for the Xbox. Glow Get It. It glows. Guess they want you to buy these movies because the cases glow. Buck Rogers. What? Kojak. Dun dun dun. I already had these movies, of course. I don't need it. But it glows in the dark. Captain America, Brave New World. Didn't see that movie. Paddington in Peru. Didn't see that either. I haven't seen a lot of these movies. Ooh, Complete Unknown. That's a good movie. Lion King, Sonic 3. Haven't seen that movie. Mickey 17. Didn't see that one either. American Pie 9 movie collection. I heard a rumor that they're going to make another one. I'm not sure. But wow. 9 movies. The Silence of the Lambs. E.T. Beetlejuice. They got some of these Funko Pops over here. They got Minnie Mouse. Captain America. Falcon. Sunfire. Lois Lane. Great Scott, what is this? Handmade by robots. Dr. Emmett Brown, and they got Marty McFly. Whoa, this is heavy. They even got a few CDs over here. I do have a CD player. That record player I have has a CD player with it. Gizmo. Murder, She Wrote. Is that Angela Lansbury? Caroline, Halloween, Michael Myers, Megan, Jaws. It's Hooper. We even got Beetlejuice. Super Friends, the Riddler. There's Batman. Green Lantern. Who is this dude? I can't remember his name. If you know what his name is, wouldn't mind putting it in the comments. Just can't remember what his name is. Is this Lex Luthor? Not sure. Yeah, if you know who this guy is, put a comment down below. I cannot think of this guy's name. Elvira. Giddy up, boom, pop, mow, mow. Cookie Monster. Beetlejuice. Annabelle. I got these big G.I. Joe figures here. Superstars, He-Man, Casey Jones. Hey, brother. Got the Avengers, the Iron Man figures, Star Wars, Captain America, Spider-Man. We got Venom, Spider-Man walkie-talkies, some more Star Wars figures here. Oh, there's Chewie, Boba Fett, Mix Mashers, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Force and Telling Vader. The heck?
Join me and
Oh, really?
Your future is disarming.
Whatever. Later. Later, Vader. That looks like a grumpy Batman. King Kong. Godzilla. Where the wild things are. I remember reading that book when I was a kid. Ooh, what is this? Back to the Future. It's like it's been erased from existence. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. One man's struggle to take it easy. The Fast and the Furious. The Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. Ooh, hello. What do we have here? They got Knight Rider. Ooh, Smokey and the Bandit. What? Cheaters Edition. Got Mickey Mouse. Pickleball. What? The floor is lava. Doo-doo kangaroo. Alright. Monster Trucks Power Smashers. These kind of remind me of the Stompers. They used to have some trucks that looked kind of like this when I was a kid, called Stompers. And I think it took like one AA battery or maybe two. It looked very similar to those. There's a Chewie over here. His little vehicle. Princess Leia. Alright, I think I've seen enough. Time to get out of here. Alright, I just got home. Ended up getting the Led Zeppelin album. Like I said, I had this on CD back in the day. A lot of good songs on this album. If you like classic rock. And this is what the record looks like. It's just a black vinyl. So I do like all kinds of music, and just started collecting records again, so wanted to add the Led Zeppelin record to my record collection. But yeah, I got the Beatles Abbey Road album. Got that recently. This is my most recent purchase. Morgan Wallen. It was a Target exclusive, and it's pretty neat. It's got a lot of pictures in here. And on the inside, it's got the sleeves have a lot of pictures on them. There's a lot of songs on here. There's like 37 songs. I've been listening to it a lot lately. Really liking it. A lot of good songs on this album. I got this at the antique store not too long ago because I used to go to New Braunfels every year. And this was at Worst Fest. I've never been to Worst Fest. Of all the years I've been going to New Braunfels, I've never been to Worst Fest. But this is polka music. And I do like some polka music. This was another one of those records I got at the antique store. Great science fiction film music. Fleetwood Mac classic album. And Bob Dylan. Got Queen's greatest hits. This is a pretty thick one. It's got a lot of pictures in it. Yeah, I got this at the antique store. The music for dining, just instrumental music, relaxing music. And I got this at the antique store because I used to have this album when I was a little kid, and when I saw it, it brought back a lot of memories, so I had to get it. So I played around Christmas time. And I also got this at the antique store. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's the Walt Disney National Anthems and their stories. And here's the rest of my vinyl collection. You know, growing up in the 80s, there was a lot of great movies with great soundtracks. I always loved getting the soundtracks to the movies and listening to the music. And Back to the Future is no exception. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Has a lot of good music on that album. Now, I purchased this one and I opened it and I played it. A friend of mine got me one for my birthday, which I already had one, of course. So I just kept it in the wrapper. I don't think I'll open it. But it was a Walmart exclusive and it has orange vinyl. This was a band I went and saw in person, Cobra and the Lotus. And I got all the members of the band to sign it for me. So got all their signatures on there. And of course, I'm a big fan of Bryan Adams, so I got a few of his, some of the same that I found at antique stores or half-price books. So I'm still in the wrapper. This is one of his singles. You know, Huey Lewis in the News, The Cars, ZZ Top, the Jeff Healey Band, George Strait. Some more George, Eddie Rabbitt, Christmas George Strait, John Anderson, Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty, George Jones and Gene Pitney. Also got Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen, the son of Eddie Van Halen. I ordered this online when it came out, I think back in 21. And he autographed some of the inserts. And I got one with his autograph in it. Pretty cool, and there's a picture of him and his dad, Eddie Van Halen. So yeah, I got a wide range of different albums. I love all kinds of music. Porter Wagner, some more Bryan Adams. Yeah, I got to meet him once in '99. He was playing a concert in Houston, and we was walking on the side of the building, and a van pulled up, and he got out of the van, and he was about to do his sound check, and got to talk to him for a few minutes, and he autographed my shirt and shook his hand. And then in the concert, it was standing room only. We got to stand by the stage, and at one part of the concert, he came right up to the end of the stage, and he was playing the guitar like right close to me, like right in front of my face, and he said, "Come on," and he wanted me to reach up, and I got to strum the guitar string. So yeah, that was really cool. I got this because it's from a movie called A Night in Heaven, and it has his Bryan Adams song of Heaven on there. I just got it because it's a movie soundtrack. I never saw the movie. Michael Jackson Thriller. I had this cassette tape when I was in junior high, and I remember bringing it to my music class, and the teacher let me play it during class one time. So we got to listen to that. But yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson back in the day. The Outfield. This is one of my favorite 80s bands. Of course, the Bee Gees, Elvis, Glenn Miller. I found this somewhere. I think we had this when I was a little kid. We had this huge record player in our living room, and I think this was in the collection that we had. I don't know where we got it from, but yeah, I brought it with me when I moved into the apartment. Kenny Rogers. I got to meet him once at a bookstore. Got a picture taken with him. Now, talking about my wide range of musical taste. This is one of those movies from the 80s called Secret Admirer. I think it came out in 85. Really like this movie and has a lot of good songs on it. And Keen, these two brothers. There's a song that was played in a movie. I think it was called Zapped with Scott Baio. And there's a song that's on this album that was played at the beginning of that movie that I really liked. And I got this movie soundtrack, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, with Christina Applegate. Didn't even open it. And I don't know how this got in my collection. I think this was my niece's. I think someone gave it to her and she didn't want it, so I just took it. The Jonas Brothers, but I've never opened it. I don't have any plans on opening it. I'm not a really fan of the Jonas Brothers. Of course, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, great soundtrack, great movie. Of course, Urban Cowboy, one of my favorite movies as well. Probably one of my top 3 favorite movies. You know, Back to the Future is number 1. This is probably number 2 or number 3. It's right up there. And Grease, I love this movie when I was a kid. I watched it over and over and sang all the songs. And the thing about back in the day when I was a kid, getting these movie soundtracks like this, these records were so cool because it had all these different pictures you could look at while you were listening to the music. Yeah, I love this movie growing up. Well, when I was a little kid. Of course, Saturday Night Fever, disco era, some great songs on there. And this is a oddball one. This is one of those 80s movies that I used to watch on cable back in the day called Up the Academy. It had Ralph Macchio in it. It's about these kids that go to this, I think it's like a military school. You know, they're all a bunch of delinquents trying to straighten them up. So it's one of those Mad Magazine presents Up the Academy. I watched this movie so many times when I was young. But it has some good songs on it too. Like I said, I just loved movie soundtracks from the 80s. You know, I got this at a garage sale. I thought it was funny. This movie wasn't really that good. But there's a song on there that one of my friends, me and him used to laugh at, that Sylvester Stallone sang. I think it was called Drinkenstein or something like that. Yeah, Drinkenstein. We used to crack up on that scene. And this is one of those I got in this collection. I don't know where it came from. I don't know whose it was, but it ended up in my collection somehow. And then Casey Musgraves, I got her Christmas album. I got to meet her at a meet and greet before she became really famous. Had a picture with hers, and she's really nice. And just kind of got some singles here. Bryan Adams, Reggae Christmas, and Christmas Time. Got this Madonna single, Crazy For You. And I got this Lover Boy album, Get Lucky. I don't even know how I got this, where it came from, but it ended up in my collection somehow. I don't even know where the cover is for it. But But yeah, that's my final collection. And just continue to add to it. Got the record player that I brought from my mom's house that I bought for her. But unfortunately, she passed away a few years ago, and I moved into this apartment. And yeah, I went to the antique store not that long ago and found a table for it and set it up by my TV in the living room, and been enjoying records on it. Made in Germany. Alright, well, that's going to do it for my video for today. As always, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be safe, be kind, stay caffeinated.